Hey, Laura J here with a message about the real deal. And right before I came on live, I closed my eyes and centered myself so that I could come back into this present moment and acknowledge that life will happen and that situations will arise we didn't expect when we started recording a message, and we can let that be okay. And those that we're with can accept that all of us are doing our own thing in every given moment. And sometimes it's about understanding when someone else is in flow and to let them do their thing so that both of you can carry on your paths without becoming a nuisance, hindrance, or distraction to the other, but instead an enhancer, which is what we who are part of the visionary program ultimately desire to do for each other and for those who are watching us. Because let me tell you, even though some of us may feel like we're so in process that others aren't actually going to be able to take anything away from us, what we have to give ourselves credit for is that we have survived 100% of the darkest days of our entire lives. And for those of us who have been born to be part of the tipping point in collective consciousness, as front runners in the wave, pioneers here to seed a new humanity, who are able to actually activate the Christ consciousness that is within, that then becomes embodied when we actually use compassion and empathy and connect with others, heart to heart, hand to hand, not fearing what it means to be muzzled, but instead to say, no way, we have to stand up and wear a sign that says, I have a fundamental belief in my ability to breathe, which if we actually look at the languaging of the I can't breathe statement itself, what are we saying to our body every time we get behind the movement that may have been created for an agenda that is still disguised as for us instead of against us, or to create division between us? I feel like the real deal is someone who is willing to just ride the wave of the moment from one wave to the next, and to understand that every single time we drop a pebble of experience into the water, there is a ripple that radiates out from it that will rock the boats of others. And the real deal knows that we cannot be attached to the feedback of those who like us or those who don't, and we have to let that be enough. And so my message to you in summary of this one about being the real deal is just be willing to be you. Look into the blue of the camera that is you, and all of those who watch this later, and say namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Laura J. Thanks guys. Toodaloo.